3, we begin to relax and stretch a little bit more. YogaFit kids really learn to love to relax and spend time going within themselves. Are you ready to play a new game?
So, the first game we played was Name the Pose, Do the Pose. In that game, we named the pose, and then as soon as you could remember the pose, you got into the pose. You did the pose. In this game, Do the Pose, Name the Pose, we're going to all do the pose together, and as soon as you can remember the name of the pose, you'll say that name out loud. Every time you do this video, every time you practice, you'll get better and better. So let's get started.
Okay, from easy seated position, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Great, bringing the hands onto the ankles, lifting your heart. Sitting up nice and tall, the crown of your head reaching toward the sky, your tail sinking toward the earth, your heart reaching up, your shoulders relaxing down. Great. Does anybody know the name of this pose? Butterfly. Yeah, this is butterfly pose. Good job. Okay, the next pose we're going to do is with our feet flat on the floor, letting the knees come out. Reach your arms back under your legs behind you. Great. We're going to tuck our heads down into our shells. That's a cue about the name of the pose. And lift the heart, lift the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Tuck your head back in your shell. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, look down. Good. Keep moving with your breath. Great. Does that feel good? Good stretch in your legs. Okay, does anybody know the name of this pose? No. Great, good job. The next pose we're going to do, we're going to balance on our sit bones. Keep the arms under the legs. Lift the palms up. Lift the heart nice and long. Lift the crown of the head nice and long. So this is, what's the name of this pose? Flower pose. Good job. Nice long spine. Stretch a little bit more. Good balance, everyone. All right, the next pose we're going to do from easy seated position. Top pose, starting from a seated position, easy seated position. Bring your feet forward, flat on the mat. Bring your hands right next to your tail behind you, fingers facing forward towards your heels. And we're going to lift up with the tail, lift up with the heart, making a table with your body. You can use fists or palms. And then lifting up, looking toward the ceiling, holding and breathing, making a table with your body, keeping the knees close together, long deep breath, lifting through the tail. And when you're ready, slowly coming out of the pose, bringing the tail back toward the floor. Great. Nice long spine, lengthen your spine up toward the sky. Bring one arm out. Bringing the hand over to the opposite knee, other hand behind you. Lift the crown of your head and look behind you for, what's the name of this pose? Owl. Yes, owl pose. Great. Feeling a good stretch through your torso, your waist, your spine. Really look behind you, just like an owl would be able to look all the way behind him. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides now. Stretching up through the very